So in the latest JOLTS report, we saw a monster spike in the number of teachers that are quitting. It underscores the crisis in education that many believe is leaving America ill-prepared to compete in the future, which, by the way, we funded and nurtured. The crisis also has lots of parents wondering if they should take matters into their own hands. Author Sam Sorbo joins me now. Sam, my daughter-in-law homeschooling 4 of my grandchildren. This after seeing how much success she had last year when they had to stay at home. And the thing is, she's not alone. The numbers are now skyrocketing. You've been talking about this for a long time. What's been the wake-up call for parents?
Well, I think the CRT in the classrooms, the 1619 project, there are a number of things that have woken parents up, and not the least of which is the idea that the government can dictate to you how you raise your children and what they must learn and what you're allowed to teach them even. We had McAuliffe say that the parents shouldn't have any say in what their children learn. And I think a lot of parents said, well, wait a minute, back the truck up. That's not okay. So, yeah, parents are waking up across the country. I know that homeschool numbers are up by at least twice as much now.
Yeah, no, there's absolutely amazing. They went just in 1 year from over 2 million, 2.5 million to almost 4 million, to your point. And you know, I can tell you that she saw firsthand what the curriculum was, how the teachers were teaching them, and she was sort of mortified. And here's the irony, you know, you just brought up what happened in Virginia. Parental rights cuts across all political ideologies. We love our kids. We want the best for them. Another issue has been this child care thing. And of course, this Build Back Better is going to put more money in there, but it's going to make that more expensive as well. So one thing I'm wondering, should there be a push for homeschooling parents to get some sort of government compensation?
So I am very leery about the government spending any money, because it's my money that the government is spending, and it's your money. And so I'm very leery about some third party saying, well, I'm going to be magnanimous and give you money that neither belongs to them or comes from them, right? So my question is, maybe parents ought to push back and say, you know what, let's not pay our real estate taxes for our schools, and instead parents of children don't get a tax break, right? Rather than having the money funnel through the government. I mean, the government should not be in charge of education. There's a conflict of interest. It's a tremendous conflict of interest that we as Americans really ought to be able to identify. But we struggle to identify it because we were raised in government schools. We've been taught by the government is good. And that's a very dangerous proposition. It's why I do my TV show on Epic TV called School's Out with Sam Sorbo.
One thing that also strikes me with this part that's really, listen, yesterday there was a tweet on the handle, the Democrats, and it says, fun fact, the #1 DNC donor reported occupation this year is a teacher. Has public education become too beholden to just one political ideology, and is that one of the reasons we're in this struggle?
Well, I think to a certain degree it has. There are a number of teachers who are conservative, but they've been sort of waylaid by the unions, and the unions are dictating to them. And you had the case out of California, the woman who sued her teachers union because they were taking her dues and putting it towards things that she didn't believe in. The teachers' unions absolutely have too much power, and that is a problem for parents. And in fact, that's what the parents are now up against, is more the teachers' unions than the teachers themselves. So we need to figure out how to solve the teachers' union problem. My solution is you take your kids out of school. The school doesn't get money. That's the way you starve them, and then they have to start figuring out how to become more competitive. We need competition back in our education sphere. Yeah,
and I would add before it's too late. Sam, thank you so much, and congratulations on all your success.
Thank you so much. Good to see you.